Let's take the legs apart. Roll the shoulders back, push the hips forward. All right. Take a deep breath, inhale, reach up, and then exhale down. Inhale up, and exhale down. Let's start to take those legs. Let's start to take those legs down, and then press up. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, inhale. Nice. Getting the breath moving through the body, nice and controlled. The heels are in, the toes are out, the shoulders are up over the hips, squeezing and releasing. All right, let's go ahead and come forward. We're going to go ahead and forward, chest is forward, and then exhale, lift up. This is called a moonflower. We're going to inhale, and then exhale, press. Inhale, exhale. 2 more. Last one. All right, we're going to pull those arms down, sunflower. Pull down, press up. Pull down, press up. Take it to the right. Let's shift right and shift left. Shift right and left. Just a little push right here, little push, right and left. Good. Come on down to that right. Let's start to push down in those hips, just a little shake right here, side to side. Take it up to the other side and over. Little push through those hips, loosening things out. There we go. Breathe. And come back to the side to side. Side, 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 side. There we go. Now we're going to come down in the center and we're going to roll up through our spine. Come down, flat back, roll up through the spine. Inhale, exhale, tilting the head. Head goes up, head turns down and rolling through that spine. Inhale, exhale, last one, and press. Bring those legs together. All right, I'm going to turn to the side so that you can see. Bring those legs together, drawing the belly in towards the spine. Okay, pulling the belly in, so not a curve in the back, but a flat back. And let's lean forward, lifting the shoulders, reaching down, and then lift right here from the tush. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Try to align the feet nice and straight like we're water skiing. All right, try to imagine we don't want our skis to cross. We got to keep our feet nice and straight. Lifting from the tush, pulling the belly in towards the spine. Hold here for just a moment. Nice and square, okay? Try to make 90-degree angles between the hips and the chest. We're gonna feel our muscles in our back working a little bit, keeping the head in line with the spine, keeping the shoulders pulled up, not sinking down, but pulled up. Now we're gonna reach down and lift up. Reach down, roll the shoulders and come up. Exhale down and lift. Exhale down and lift. Bring our hand onto our right knee, bend that right knee, push that left leg straight, and move to the other side. And opposite, and switch. Again, and switch. Keep going. All right, lifting up, hands onto the sacrum, start to come into a baby back bend. So what we're looking for is we're looking for our elbows to pull back behind our shoulders, the hands to rest right on the meaty part, right above our hips. There's a little bony part right here. Try to find that, press the elbows back. Now, lift up the heart towards the sky. Take a deep breath, inhale. Squeeze the glute muscles, lift the heart towards the sky. Breathe. And release. Let that out. Around and down. Inhale, lift. Bring those hands onto the sacrum. Baby back bend. Pull back, lift up, hard. Reaching up and around. Rounding those shoulders, dropping down. And bringing up and around. Back into that baby back bend. Bring those elbows back, lifting through the heart. One more time, reaching those shoulders around, all the way down, and all the way up, all the way back, rolling through, bringing them back onto the sacrum, lifting the heart, and let's come up onto our toes and down. Toes and down. And down. Couple more times up onto our toes, seeing how we're feeling about that calves, the calf work here. Let's bring it up onto our toes and hold, lifting that heart up towards the sky, leaning into that back bend form, and bringing it down, shaking it out, shaking it out, shaking it out. Good. All right, we're gonna go ahead and come down. We're gonna walk it out to our down dog. Okay, walk it out to our down dog, hands down onto the floor. Take a deep breath, align those ankles, shift the weight back into our shoulders. Let's just hold here for a second. Just hold here for a second. Kind of getting those shoulders pushed back, just a little gentle bounce as we're kind of moving into releasing those muscles. And let's pedal our heels. Push one heel, push the other heel. One heel and the other heel. Start to feel those calves releasing just a little bit. Pressing down. There we go. 1 and 2. 1 and 2. Now both heels hold down, lifting up the hips, pressing back. And let's come down to child's pose. Hands underneath our shoulders. Let's arch the back and then drop and lift the head. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. One more time. And exhale. Press back into that child's pose, rocking through the hips, settling down just a little bit, breathe. Take a deep breath, nice deep breath, nice beautiful deep breath, reaching long in front of us, bringing those hands underneath our shoulders. Let's rock forward, tucking that tailbone up. Notice the subtle difference here, tucking that tailbone up. Now press back and keeping that tailbone tucked, let's come forward. Inhale back. Exhale forward. Focus on that belly. Focus on tightening up the belly as we come forward and keeping that tailbone tucked under. There we go. Simple motion, forward and back, forward and back. Keeping the head lifted, in line with the spine, in line with the spine. Last one. Here, tuck the tail, tuck the toes, down dog, shifting back. Now let's walk back, walk back, walk back, walk back, and reaching down towards the floor, reaching the crown of the head down towards the floor. Let's roll up, roll up, roll up, roll up, and release it out. Shake it out, shake it out, shake it out, shake it out. All right, we're gonna come through some sun salutations. Sun salutations. All right, we're gonna come into mountain pose. So in mountain pose, we reach down with our hands, we push our hips forward, we roll our shoulders back, sitting up tall and straight, engaging all the muscles. So we come into mountain pose, and then we come to tall mountain, raising the arms. Exhale, forward fold, swan dive, bending the knees just a little as we come forward, walking out to plank. On our knees, chaturanga. Chaturanga, dropping down, elbows close. Drop the hips, press up, up dog. Hold here for a moment, hold here for a moment. Let's loosen this side out. Hold here, breathe. Let's turn to the right and turn to the left. Just a gentle little turn here. Just a gentle little turn, warming those muscles up. Side and side. Couple times, surveying how are things feeling, getting ourselves used to the idea of releasing the muscles, raising up through the spine, holding here, tucking those toes, shifting our weight back, and then into down dog. And then we walk back, walk back, walk back, walk back, and rounding the spine all the way up. Ooh, that feels good, right? Deep breath, shoulders reset. Let's do that exact same thing again. Deep breath, inhale. Exhale, swan dive. Walking it out to plank, walking it out to plank. On our knees, chaturanga, elbows close. And then up dog, dropping the hips and pushing through the center. Holding up dog, letting everything go soft. Rotate right. Rotate left. Right. Notice things starting to loosen up, coming through at the second time here. Good, shifting back, tucking our toes, pressing into down dog, and walking back. Walking back, walking back, walking back. Hold here for a moment, all right? Hold here for a moment, lifting the chest, dropping the belly button. Breathe. Maybe we're here, that's good, all right? Try to keep the back flat. Breathe. Dropping the crown of the head towards the floor and rolling up. Rolling up, nice and slow through that spine. So good. All right, now we're gonna do it one more time. We're gonna take out the right left twist inside of that up dog, okay? So we're gonna go from up dog to the down dog, back to the down dog. All right, a little bit faster this time, okay? We're gonna go down, tall mountain. Inhale, exhale, swan dive. Walk it out to plank, walk it out. Come down to our knees, chaturanga. Up dog, shifting back, and down dog. Walk it back, walk it back, walk it back, and roll it up. How do we do it that one? Good. Let's take it up. Inhale, exhale, swan dive. Walking out to plank, walking out to plank. Knees or toes, chaturanga. Up dog. Shifting our weight back, down dog, and walking it back up. One more time, rolling up, coming into mountain, tall mountain. Inhale, exhale, all the way down, swan dive. Walking out to plank, knees or toes, chaturanga. Up dog, down dog, and hold. Pedaling those heels. Let's go back to pedaling those heels. There we go. And now press those heels down and walk back. Walk back, walk back, walk back. Hold here and roll it up. All right, wonderful. Shake it out, shake it out, shake it out. And come on down to the mat. All right, I got this lovely little thing for our inside hips today. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our left leg out straight and take the right leg in. We're gonna lean back just a little bit. We're gonna work on the rotation, our hip rotation, okay? Now for me, this is very tight, okay? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take that heel and we're gonna rotate on our heel. We're gonna take that leg and we're gonna tilt that leg in, and then we're gonna open that leg up. There we go. Inhale. And we're gonna try to keep the hips on the floor as we tilt on that heel, just shifting the hips in towards the center of our body and then up. Opening and closing that hip. Breathing right here. Very good. Couple more times, couple more times. All right, last time. Opening up that hip, and now we're gonna set that leg straight. We're gonna bring that other leg up, okay? So now our left leg is up. We're on that heel, we got a little distance there, lean back just a little. We're gonna take that knee in towards the center of our body, and then all the way up towards the center of our body, and then exhale up. This is our internal hip rotation. If you think about a ball and a joint working together, It's going through that mobility, the full range of mobility in our hips. Couple more times. Last time. And we're gonna let that out, okay? Now, we're gonna go ahead and bring our heels together, bring those heels together, letting those knees fall down to the side a little bit, sitting up nice and tall and straight. All right, butterfly is what this is called. So the palms of the feet, the bottoms of the feet are together. We're gonna go ahead and hold below the feet and just bring those elbows out to the side just a little bit. Now lean down, not too far, not too far, not too far, bring it back up. So what we did is go ahead and flutter those knees, flutter those knees. So we're rocking into the motion, getting some motion and movement into the muscles. Couple more here. Now hold still. We're gonna bring down and now we're gonna push till our body says no. Breathe right here, just a little bit, not where we're hurting ourselves, just where our body starts to provide resistance. And now we hold for a moment. Breathe, think about lifting up the chest and drawing down the belly button. That's gonna bring our knees out to the side a little bit more. Now bring up the pressure, release the pressure, and again, go back to that flutter. Go back to that flutter, fluttering the knees. Think about, again, drawing the belly down towards the center of the body and pulling the shoulders back. All right, stabilize the legs, let them go nice and still. Bring the elbows forward, pressing down one more time. Oh, good, something's moving, something's moving. There we go, breathe, let that out, let that out, let that out. Bring those legs out nice and long in front of us, all right, nice and long in front of us. We're gonna go into the staff pose. We're gonna go ahead and lean forward on our legs and then back up to staff pose, okay? Forward fold, bringing our heart down. Let's take our heart down towards our legs. Hold here for just a moment, breathe. And now when we're ready, come a little further forward, bringing the head down, really kind of getting into the sensation in the back of our legs, into our chest, into our spine. Breathe here for a moment, flexing those feet, noticing everything that's tight. And let's roll up nice and tall, sitting up nice and tall. Bring the hands out to the side, hands out to the side. And now we're going to raise and drop. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. There we go. Stay with that motion. Wonderful. One more time. Let's bring it back up and we're gonna rotate to the right. We're gonna bring it up and then we're gonna rotate down. The left hand comes onto the knee and we're gonna rotate through our spine, twisting through the back, lifting up the crown of the head. So think about sitting up as tall as possible as we twist. Taking a deep breath in and exhale. Coming back to the center, arms out to the side. A couple times we're gonna fan up and down. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Now this time we're gonna make a turn to the left. Inhale up, rotating, and then lifting the spine, twisting to the left. Try to keep those feet in alignment. Good. Now bring it up to the center, twist to the right. Up to the center, twist to the left. Center and right. So we inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale. Last time, hold it up and release it down. Release it down, bring those arms rounding the spine and then rolling up and back. Forward, rounding the spine and then up and back. Again, inhale and then exhale. One more time, inhale and exhale. Shake it out, take the neck side to side. side to side. My neck is going pippity pop, 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 pop. That's a good thing. It's loosening out all the muscles. It's loosening out the tendons, the things that are tight. We're going to go ahead and go into some stretches in our upper shoulders. And let's go ahead and bring the hands up, right one. So the right hand lifts, left hand drop behind and palms together. Chest is lifted. Take a deep breath. Exhale. Inhale. Pressing the palms together as much as possible. Sitting up tall and straight. Ooh, goodness, goodness. 4 more. Flex those feet. Last one. Letting that down, shaking it out, shake it out, shake it out, side to side on the neck, side to side, rock those shoulders back and forth, just a gentle little motion. Letting it out, okay. All right, we're gonna go into it with the left side, left side, left side. Left side comes up, palm faces away from the body, bringing the opposite hand behind, and then press the palms together as much as possible. Take a deep breath of inhale, and then exhale to begin. Press up and down. Exhale, press. Inhale, release, sitting forward. Exhale, inhale. Push and release. We have 4 more. Ah. Last one, last one. Letting it out, letting it out. Shake it out, side to side on our neck. Gently, side to side on our neck. And now forward and back, not too far, not too far, just a gentle forward and back. Think about raising the chin just a little bit. Be sensitive to the back of the neck. All right, letting ourselves out. And now we're gonna go into our frog pose, okay? So frog pose is we're gonna bring our legs onto a position here, and we're gonna take those feet. Notice the feet, the inside of the feet are down on the floor, okay? So we're gonna open up those hips, and so let those feet go out onto the floor. And we're gonna come forward a little bit, and then we're just gonna rock back a little bit. So don't go down too deep yet. Don't go down too deep, just forward and back, noticing how the muscles in the hips feel. Starting to play with that range of motion in our hips. That's what we're looking for right here, is we're looking for any muscles that are tight, and we're starting to beckon them to loosen up just a bit. Inhale, exhale. Good. Very nice. All right, now let's come down onto our elbows, dropping our chest down, palms are into the floor. Think about letting the knees come out a little bit wider now, okay? We're gonna come forward and then just push back just a little. Inhale, exhale, just a little. Inhale, exhale, right to the point we can feel it, and let's hold here for a moment. Hold here for a moment, the place where our body starts to acknowledge that we are hitting a boundary. All right, let's press right gently against that boundary and just hold for a moment. Breathe. Just breathe. Think about letting everything start to go soft. Everything's starting to soften and release in. And as those muscles start to release, gently push right against that boundary. Right against that boundary. And then let the muscles go once again soft. All right, let's bring our hands underneath our chest and then start to take those knees in and lift up and lift up. All right, now we're gonna go ahead and take it. We're gonna press back into child's pose and release those hips. Release those hips, take those elbows down, rocking side to side, rocking side to side. All right, now we're gonna go ahead and we're going to roll, we're gonna tuck our toes, come on up, let's help ourselves into a standing position, okay? Now we're going to go ahead and we're going to come into triangle pose. Okay, we're going to stretch through this region of our hips, through our sides, our obliques here. And we're going to start out here with our legs. Before we go into triangle, we're going to start loosening up this region just a little bit. We're going to go ahead and get the feet just wider than hip distance. Push the hips forward and bring the elbows back. All right, so what we're looking for is we're looking for a straight chain. Okay, our whole body is nice and straight. The glutes are engaged, the tummy's pulled down, the chest isn't bowed forward. So not pulled forward, but pulled down and lifted through the shoulders. Now we're going to start to rock side and side. Now notice that the legs themselves do not move. The legs do not move. So let's go ahead and pull those arms up, bring those elbows up and lift the head. Notice which muscles start to pull against us here. So many different levels of feeling this right here, okay? Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. There we go, there we go. Just kind of loosening things up. Now hold here in the center. We're gonna turn to the right and then to the center, left and to the center. Now this is all coming from the upper torso, not from the hips. So the hips should remain straight forward and the torso is rotating. Side, side, center, side, center. One more each side. All right, here, let's come down just a little bit and then up. So we keep those arms pulled back as we hinge forward just a little bit. We can bend our knees here, forward and then back. Keep it nice and long, just a little hinge forward and a little hinge back. Good. Forward and back. Forward and back. One more time. Okay, now let those arms back, rock it side to side in our neck. Okay, we're going to take those arms, we're going to press up to the sky and then pull down. Press to the sky and pull down. So pulling those elbows back, imagining that we're sliding our arms against a wall, keeping that chest pulled down. That's the real key here, is to keep our chest pulled down and to utilize our upper back muscles. One more time, reach, take those hands together, reach and extend those arms nice and high, and then let it down, shake it out, all right? Now, take those legs a little bit further apart, nice V here, bring those arms back up, we're gonna come back, side and side, side and side. So think about lifting up the shoulder and keeping those legs nice and stable. One more each side. Good. Now we're going to rotate, center, rotate, center, rotate, center, rotate, center. So think about drawing one arm back and the other arm forward. One more, each side. And let it down, let it down. All right, last thing we do before we're gonna go into triangle, okay, we're gonna go ahead and bring a hand down to the center, stacking those shoulders and setting it up, okay? Stacking those shoulders and then peering up to that. We're trying to make a straight line with our chest. So we're opening up, we're again rotating through our chest and bring that down, placing that hand, going to the other side, rotating through the chest, reaching up towards the sky. Now bring it down and switch. Bring it down and switch. One more time each side, one more time each side. And opposite side, opposite side. Now here, push back just a little bit, kind of rock into those shoulders, just a little bit of rocking into the shoulders, little rocking into the shoulders right here, okay? Kind of get a sense of anything that they're feeling, roll up. And now we're gonna go into triangle, all that stuff preparing for triangle, okay? Now triangle, we're gonna take our right foot that is directly in the direction of right. Back foot is going to be a little bit turned in. So we have our warrior feet, right? Now with triangle, we're going to go ahead and open our hips towards the front of the room, okay? Just like we do in warrior, we have those legs open to the front of the room. Again, here, open to the front of the room. We're going to stack the shoulders, reach out, and then we're going to rotate and start to bring that chest down. All right, we're going to feel it all throughout this side. So think about keeping those hips pushed forward as we open up and let ourselves sink down, down, down. Maybe not so far down, stacking those shoulders. Notice anything that's tight and pull into and against the tightness. I feel it very much so, all the way along the outside here of my core. And bring that up. Good. Now let's go ahead and come in a couple times dynamic. Just breathe, sliding up and down, sliding up and down. Maybe we raise that arm. Good. Couple times just kind of moving through that muscle. See if we can't get it to loosen up a little bit. One more time, let's fold. And now bring it up and shake it out. Oh my goodness, my goodness, my goodness. All right, let's take it over to the other side. So left leg is forward, back leg is slightly out turned. Hips are open to the front of the room again. All right, let's roll down. We're going to start with bringing those arms out, tilting the chest, and then just letting ourselves kind of fall open right here, okay? All right, here, all the way down the outside chain of our body. And then start to push down gently and start to find that breath. Calm breath, inhale, focusing on our form. We want to focus on our form right here, starting to bring that chest open. Breathe. Now let's start to add a little motion into here. Bring it up and then exhale, bring it down. Inhale up, exhale down. And lift and lower. Last time, we're going to go back into that hold. We're going to go back into that hold. Let's bring it down, keeping those shoulders all the way open as much as possible, noticing exactly which muscles are giving us a tightness here, and just gently pulling against them, gently pulling against them. And release it out, shake it out, shake it out. Ooh, goodness. Let's pedal those heels side to side. Good. Let's go ahead and loosen up that lower back. Just a little forward fold, tucking the tail all the way down right here. Bend those knees, shifting our weight back. Releasing that spine, releasing that back. All the muscles that we just loosened up, reaching down towards the floor, bending those knees just a little bit, rounding that spine. Bringing one knee straight and the other one bent. Nice round back here is fine. All right, now let's go ahead and round it up and shake it out. Okay, we're going to finish with just a couple of side to side. Take that right leg out to the side. Good. We're going to come into right angle. So the chest is pulled back. The head is in line with the spine, dropping down in the hips. All right. Go ahead and get that leg down low. What we're looking for is the crown of the head to the toe, one straight line. Breathe. And then bring that up. Let's come down on the other side. Back heel goes in, left foot goes out. Open the hips. All right. Start to sink down. Start to sink down. Play with that muscle a little bit. Start to draw down, opening the chest. Breathe, getting the head in line with the spine, rolling that shoulder back, and then settling down. Breathe. And bringing it up and out. Let's go just side to side, side to side. Breathe. Nice inhale. Letting that breath kind of move us through. There we go. And let's toe heel, toe heel, toe heel, all the way in. Shake it out. and we are finished. All right, come on up with me if you'd like. I'll give just a little closing, little crisscross in our legs. So let's take a deep breath. Inhale. Maybe we close our eyes for just a moment. Listen to the silence around us. Letting those hands fall soft right by our sides, the shoulders roll down away from the ears. There's a warmth inside of us, a calmness, a serenity, a presence that's unexplainable and powerful. Let those hands reach out to the side, roll the shoulders back and down, and inhale, lift, raising our arms up. And exhale, let those palms float down towards the floor, feeling softness, support. Inhale, lifting up, raising the shoulders. And floating down. And the last time that we lift up, we raise up. And let us imagine a seed, one simple little seed placed into the cup that becomes our hands. And let us guide the seed gently down, all the way to our mind. Release this seed into our mind and imagine what fruit it might bear. And bring that same seed guided all the way down to our hearts. And know that what bears fruit inside of us gives us bounty to share. Namaste. The light in me sees and honors the light in you. Thank you.